Clearly seen as a big jolt to the Samajwadi Party right ahead of the Uttar Pradesh elections, Mulayam Singh Yadav's Bahu, Aparna Yadav, daughter-in-law Aparna Yadav, has joined the BJP. After joining the party, Aparna said that she was influenced by the Prime Minister and his policies.
A big personal blow to Samajwadi Party and its chief, Akhilesh Yadav. Aparna Yadav, the choti bahu of Samajwadi Party founder Mulayam Singh Yadav, joining the BJP. A prize catch just weeks from crucial Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections.
उनको भारतीय जनता पार्टी और डबल इंजन की सरकार का प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की कार्यशैली पसंद आई। उन्होंने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आज अपना यानी की सदस्यता ली है।
महिला को सुरक्षा और अधिकार देने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने किया और उदाहरण साफ है, बहू और बेटी हो, भारतीय जनता पार्टी में सुरक्षित है।
Bhabhi turned political rival of Akhilesh Yadav now lavished praise on Prime Minister Narendra Modi and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath.
I think nationalism is a very important aspect and has been always very important aspect of my life. Not only this, I have always been very profoundly, in fact indelibly impressioned by whatever Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Chief Minister of UP, Shri Yogi Adityanath ji, has said. Whatever their policies are, I think I adhere to it, I abide by them. And I really respect both of them. So I think I joined this party so that I can serve my nation better.
The Saffron Party rubbing it in, almost bragging about a surgical strike on the Samajwadi Party's innermost circle, coming after a serial exodus of disgruntled MLAs from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
उत्तर प्रदेश के पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री और समाजवादी पार्टी के वर्तमान अध्यक्ष श्री अखिलेश यादव जी अपने परिवार में ही सफल नहीं हैं और प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में भी असफल रहे हैं, सांसद के रूप में भी असफल हैं।
Akhilesh Yadav has claimed that Mulayam did try his best but failed to convince Aparna Yadav against joining the Bharatiya Janata Party.
सबसे पहले तो मैं बधाई दूंगा और शुभकामनाएं, और साथ ही साथ हमें खुशी इस बात की है कि समाजवादी विचारधारा का विस्तार हो रहा है। नेताजी ने बहुत कोशिश की समझाने की,
But it's not just Aparna Yadav. The Samajwadi Party clan is witnessing more exodus with several other relatives of Akhilesh Yadav lining up to join the BJP.
हमारे नेता माननीय मुलायम सिंह जी और शिवपाल जी को अखिलेश जी ने बहुत प्रताड़ित किया। हम लोग अंदर से बहुत दुखी हैं। समाजवादी विचारधारा के जितने लोग थे, अखिलेश जी ने सबको किनारा कर दिया।
Aparna, who is close to Mulayam, is wife of Akhilesh's stepbrother, Pratik Yadav. Her interactions with Yogi Adityanath had earlier raised eyebrows within the Samajwadi Party circles.
While the Samajwadi Party will play down the electoral significance of Aparna Yadav jumping ship to the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJP is showcasing it as a rift, as a division within the SP family, hoping it is seen as a dent to its perception. With camera person Ashwini Helen, Polami Saha in Delhi for India Today.
Meanwhile, the BJP also announced its alliance with Apna Dal and Nishad Party in Uttar Pradesh. The alliance will be contesting all 403 seats in the state. While the details of the exact seat-sharing agreement are still being worked out, the alliance announcement was made after a crucial meeting in the capital that was attended by BJP President JP Nadda, Home Minister Amit Shah, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and the party's state in charge Anurag Thakur and Dharmendra Pradhan. Apna Party Chief Anupriya Patel and Nishad Party Sanjay Nishad have said they will continue to work with the BJP for the upliftment of the backward and social justice.
यह विधानसभा के 2022 के चुनाव 2022 में हम एक साथ उतर रहे हैं अपना दल और निषाद पार्टी, इनके साथ हम इस चुनाव में NDA 403 सीटों पर गठबंधन जो हमारा है वो चुनाव लड़ेगा, ऐसा निर्णय हुआ है।
I can only say our talks are going on, proceeding on a positive note, and you will see a big percentage increase in the number of seats that Apna Dal would be contesting in the...
Where is it starts?
No, see, seat sharing is not an easy task. You have to discuss each and every seat. And for us, it's very important that which seat Apna Dal can win and which seat Bharatiya Janata Party can, give better results on. So that discussion is taking some time.
कि 2 साल पहले 2019 में मैं यहीं आया था और सहयोगी दल के रूप में मैंने यहाँ एक संकल्प लिया था कि सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास जो मंत्र है योगी जी का, मोदी जी का, उसे भारत के निचले पावदान में रहने वाले लोगों तक पहुंचाना। 2019 संकल्प लिया था, ऐतिहासिक जीत दिया। मैं आज फिर आपके साथ संकल्प दोहराता हूं कि 2022 की भी जीत NDA की उत्तर प्रदेश में पुनः स्थापित करके देने का काम करेंगे।
Meanwhile, controversial Muslim cleric and Congress ally Tawqir Raza Khan has made yet another controversial statement, lavishing praise on the 2 Indian Mujahideen terrorists who were killed in the 2008 Batla House encounter. The Congress ally said that if an inquiry into the 2008 encounter took place, then the people would know that the slain persons were actually martyrs.
Tawqir Raza is a cleric who makes headlines with his inflammatory speeches in UP. The Congress ally whose photo with Priyanka Gandhi sparked a political furor has stoked a fresh controversy, lavishing praise on the 2 Indian Mujahideen terrorists who were killed in the 2008 Batla House encounter in Delhi. The new Congress ally said that if the Congress in power orders an inquiry into the 2008 encounter, then the 2 slain terrorists will actually be proven as martyrs.
उन्होंने मुझसे कहा था कि सरकार बनने के बाद हमारा पहला फैसला होगा कि हम बटला हाउस इनकाउंटर की जांच कराएंगे। अगर बटला हाउस इनकाउंटर की जांच करा ली होती, दुनिया को पता चल जाता कि जो मारे गए वो आतंकवादी नहीं थे, उनको शहीद का दर्जा मिलना चाहिए।
The BJP was quick to attack the Gandhi family, accusing it of embracing radicals and appeasing terror for Muslim votes.
कहीं ना कहीं तौकीर रजा और सोनिया जी, तौकीर रजा और कांग्रेस पार्टी दोनों की सोच एक समान है। आतंकवादियों को लेकर तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति करना और वोट की राजनीति करना, ये दुखद है, ये चिंताजनक है। कांग्रेस पार्टी को तुरंत इसमें सफाई देनी चाहिए।
On Tuesday, Tawqir Raza, who is chief of the Ittihad-e-Millat Council party, shared a stage with UP Congress chief Ajay Kumar Laloo in a show of support.
प्रियंका जी से मेरी बात हुई और बहुत संजीदा बातचीत हुई, और मैं ये समझता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान में अगर ईमानदारी से कोई सेकुलर है तो वो ये दोनों भाई बहन हैं।
तौकीर रजा साहब एक व्यक्तित्व हैं और जिनका एक सामाजिक स्तर पर बड़ा काम है। लोगों के बीच में रहना, उनके सुख दुख का सहभागी बनना उनकी एक परंपरा है। यह एक बड़ा लाभ होगा।
Just days ago, Raza was heard making this very provocative speech.
जिस दिन ये कानून अपने हाथ में लेने पर मजबूर हो जाएंगे और जिस दिन इन्होंने कानून अपने हाथ में ले लिया, मुल्क में खाना जंगी होगी, गृह युद्ध होगा, और गृह युद्ध में अपने देश में किसी भी हाल में नहीं होने देना चाहता।
The BJP has accused the Congress of taking the help of a man who it says spews hate against Hindus.
It is not new that the Congress party stands in alliance with such people who shower constant hatred against the Hindus and the philosophy of India. ये जो radical syndicate है, इसका उद्देश्य है किस प्रकार से दंगे भड़काना, हिंदुओं को डराना, हिंदुओं को बांटना और केवल अपने परिवार की राजनीति को आगे बढ़ाना।
Will the controversial cleric and his provocative statements cost the Congress in the upcoming election? Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, Punjab Chief Minister Channi has hit out at the centre over the ED raids on his relatives. Channi has accused Modi government of misusing agencies against the opposition leaders. The Punjab Chief Minister has alleged that the centre was trying to implicate him and trying to tarnish his image. Channi's attack comes at a time when the Enforcement Directorate seized 9 crore cash from Channi's nephew, Bhupinder Singh Honey's residence in Ludhiana. Another 2 crore rupees was also seized from a second location. Charges against Channi's nephew include investment of black money in his firm, giving out sand mining contracts illegally, and the firm receiving contracts worth hundreds of crores.
मेरे बाप दादे है, मेरे भाई है, मेरे भाई भतीजे है, जिन्हों ने मैनू हमेशा सांभिया है, आजाद भी जिताया है, 3 बार मैं जितया है, ओपोजिशन लीडर बनया है, मंत्री बनया है, अज तक मेरे ते कोई दाग नहीं, लेकिन किसी तरीके दे नाल दागी करके यह इलैक्शन नूं विफल करना चाहते। अरे सारे जने आपस दे विच रले हुए।
Meanwhile, in state of war, Punjab, the Congress has decided to play it safe as the party's two prominent faces, its Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi and its State President Navjot Singh Sidhu, continue to be at loggerheads. Congress has decided not to project a chief ministerial face. The announcement comes 48 hours after Congress official Twitter handle put out a video virtually projecting Channi as the CM face. The latest declaration seems to be a damage control move by the Congress. Just yesterday, the Aam Aadmi Party announced Bhagwant Mann as its chief ministerial face.
Well, let me begin by saying that we see challenges as opportunities. We see Modi-made adversities as strengths to push forward. As far as our government and faces go, Sardar Charanjit Singh Channi is the face of Congress government. He has done commendable, stellar work in 112 days of his government. Our party's head is Sardar Navjot Singh Sidhu. We are going ahead both with our government's head and party's head. Let me remind you that Punjabis are most affable and they assimilate as quickly as you see some amount of differences. And between Channi Sahab and Sidhu Sahab, there are no ideological differences. There can be a difference in approach. That's it.
Also in position.
That's a democratic way. If I was not doing so, you will be asking today on India Today question, why are you autocratic? So we are being democratic. There is space for both of them. There is opportunity for both of them. And end of the day, both of them don't want posts.
Let's quickly listen in to what Charanjit Channi and Sidhu have said about being the contenders for the CM chair.
अगर पॉपुलर है तो प्रमाणित करने की क्या जरूरत है? देखिए वो सूर्य है, वो प्रमाण देता है कि उसमें प्रकाश है। क्या उसका तेज प्रमाण नहीं है? That which needs to be proven is not worth a toss. खुद से कहने से, अपने मुंह से शादी मुबारक कहने से कुछ नहीं होगा। लोग अगर कहेंगे, हाईकमांड अगर कहेगी, तो उस बात में वजन है।
I want to cut across now to some sports news. Tennis icon Sania Mirza has announced her retirement. The 6-time Grand Slam winner tennis icon announced that the 2022 season will be her last, bringing curtains down on an 18-year-old long career. Sania cited fitness issues and said that her body is wearing down. She feels that she's putting her 3-year-old son at risk by traveling so much with him. Former world #1 in doubles has won 6 Grand Slams, including Wimbledon and US Open in 2015 and the Australian Open in 2016, in women's doubles alongside Swiss tennis player Martina Hingis. Sania has also won 3 mixed doubles Grand Slam titles, making her one of the most decorated players in Indian tennis history. With that, let's go into a quick break. On the other side is our fact check segment. All right, with that, viewers, let's cut across to a fact-check segment where certain claims masquerading to be facts on social media platforms and WhatsApp group are busted right here. There's a claim floating about suggesting the Mahabharat-era archaeological findings made in UP. The fact to that's fake news. Images of discoveries made in China and US, nothing to do with India or Uttar Pradesh. With that quick fact check, time for us to slip into a quick break, but you do stay with me. On the other side is To The Point.